Guys, the only counter argument or nuance when it comes to being secure in your relationship is that you can't expect that future love and validation from her and sex is guaranteed, okay? Nothing is guaranteed, okay? If you start to fuck up and fail, she could leave, you know what I mean? Or attraction could die, right? And what happens is, if you view this mindset of like, well, maybe you're viewing, this girl that you're talking to not as like a main chick that you can like get comfy and settle in and start to like kind of relax almost. Like, view her like a lead, you know what I mean? A lead that has to be, attracted and sold. And also in the sense, when I'm referring to leads, me personally, like, I view leads as very like, it'll come through or maybe it won't, right? Like, take it or leave it. I'm just sending out the messages that I have to send to move this lead along down the pipeline, okay? So, when you're texting all your hoes, like, you'll be like, hey, what's up? Like, are you doing anything tonight? Like, you should come through and hang out with me and my buddies, like, whatever, right? And similarly, like, it's kind of like this, like, blasé attitude almost. But at the same time, when you are talking to your hoes, like, you'll do shit to try to be masculine and attractive, right? And be cool and funny and, like, witty and, like, edgy, right? And so bring that cool, funny, witty energy to your main chick that you're so content with and you're starting to lose attraction with, that she's starting to lose attraction to you and see you as just a freaking placeholder, right? Some dude that's sitting on her couch every day when she comes home from work, right? View her as more of a lead that has to be sold and nurtured, okay? Be secure, but don't necessarily get complacent. The future is not guaranteed, man. Her future attraction and future wanting sex from you is not guaranteed. You must earn that, and I believe that viewing her, bringing her back in your mind as more of a lead that you've been hanging out with a lot, right? View her as just a lead that you've been hanging out with a lot, and you should continue to nurture her along down the pipeline. Be edgy, cool, masculine, blasé, take it or leave it. Don't like, you essentially put her on a pedestal when you mentally categorize her as your main chick. Maybe just view her as a lead that you've been hanging out with the most, that has been responsive and, probably will continue to be, but don't focus on that second part. A lead that you've been hanging out with a lot. So that's the point, guys. Be secure, but the future is not guaranteed. You have to continue to earn it. And how do you earn it? By continuing to be funny, fun, cool, edgy, masculine, and not putting her on a pedestal and getting anxiety over her.